Welcome y'all to Digital Storytelling by Mr. Simpson. Now this video is titled Readin' Cowboy Books, the John Steinbeck edition. We are going to introduce 3 classic John Steinbeck Americana novels, and you're going to have the opportunity to choose one of these 3 novels for your book talk presentation. So, gather around the campfire, warm your toes, and turn on your listening ears. Let's get started. Now, our first classic Americana John Steinbeck novel is titled Of Mice and Men. The following is the synopsis. They are an unlikely pair. George is a small and quick and dark of face. Lenny, a man of tremendous size, has the mind of a young child. Yet they have formed a family, clinging together in the face of loneliness and alienation. Laborers in California's dust vegetable fields, they hustle work when they can, living a hand-to-mouth existence. For George and Lenny have a plan, to own an acre of land and a shack they can call their own. When they land jobs on a ranch in the Salinas Valley, the fulfillment of their dream seems to be within their grasp. But even George cannot guard Lenny from the provocations of a flirtatious woman, nor predict the consequences of Lenny's unswerving obedience to the things George taught him. Whoa! Now pause, partner. I want you to open your notebook and in 3 to 5 sentences, respond to the following prompt. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much would you like to read that book? Now, the next classic Americana John Steinbeck novel, and my personal favorite, is titled East of Eden. The following is the book's synopsis. Steinbeck's famous saga of the Trasks and the Hamiltons. East of Eden portrays 2 families whose histories are deeply intertwined in rural California in the earlier years of this century. Adultery, murder, and the conflict between brother and father and son are all contained in the panoramic sweep of this unforgettable tour de force. An instant bestseller that later starred James Dean in the film produced by Elia Kazan, East of Eden remains a classic of modern literature, and this book is claimed by John Steinbeck as being his masterpiece. Whoa! Now pause, partner. I want you to open your notebook and in 3 to 5 sentences respond to the following prompt. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much would you like to read that book? Now, our third and last choice of classic Americana John Steinbeck novels is titled The Grapes of Wrath. The following is the book's synopsis. The Joad clan, introduced to the world in John Steinbeck's iconic novel, is looking for a better life in California. After their drought-ridden farm is seized by the bank, the family, led by just paroled son Tom, loads up a truck and heads west. On the road, beset by hardships, the Joads meet dozens of other families making the same trek and holding on to the same dream. Once in California, however, the Joads soon realize that the promised land isn't quite what they hoped. Now, saddle up, and by the beginning of class tomorrow, I'd like you to choose which one of those 3 classic John Steinbeck novels would you like to read and prepare a book talk presentation for. Have a good one.